It's been a little while, but I have a few updates on the jet ski. I actually I did not get a video of it, but I ended up launching it, and I put it in the water, and well, the water was receded because they're draining a lake, so that was kind of sketchy to launch. But anyway, I got it launched, started up, it started riding good. I had the drain plugs in, of course, and everything seemed to be pretty good. No warning lights up there. Everything ran great. I wanted to check inside as I ran it to see if water would be coming in somewhere, but I just couldn't. I was gonna try to take the seat off, but it was like 55 degrees outside, and it was chilly, and I did not want to fall. And I had a bathing suit, flip-flops, and a rain jacket on. It was pretty wild, but anyway, I didn't get a chance to look in there while I was running, unfortunately. And then I wanted to do it now, but it's just getting too late in the season. So what I'm gonna do, well, what happened is that I only rode it for an hour, and then after that ride, I checked in here just to look in here, and there was like 7 gallons of water in here. I pulled the drain plugs, and they really poured out some good juice. So I looked around, and I really don't know what is causing such a drastic leak in here, other than I don't know if it's a head gasket dumping water in there while it's running, or the actual there's like a coupler that goes around the shaft, the drive shaft impeller. That maybe I can check on. So yeah, in order to do that, I gotta pull off this box, the exhaust. Looks like the muffler's right here. Pull these clamps off, and then I'm gonna pull this box out and get a good look at that. I ended up taking off the impeller shaft cover, which was pretty simple, and then I finally got access to the bilge pump down there. I was trying to pull it apart, but I just can't get it apart. There's 4 tabs, but I can't separate it, and it's riveted into the I guess the bulkhead. So for now, I'm just gonna hope that works. I actually took off the connector here, and I blew my mouth on these things. It was pretty gross, but it seemed, and then I going in and out there, so it doesn't seem like it's clogged. So to me, the bilge pump seems like it should be operational. But yeah, I'm actually gonna take this apart. I just want to check the coupler in here and see what it looks like, and maybe the hose clamps are loose on it. I hope. That would be amazing, but that's, you know, the easy way out. All right, let me check on that and take this apart. All right, so I got the hose clamp loosened, taken off of here. I took that one off there as well. So then there's a clamp back there I need to get to, so I wanted to pull this whole pipe off. Interesting. So it looks like this piece goes into that hole. It's interesting. But ugly, but that part is out. And actually, I'm gonna get the camera in there so it looks. Okay, not as scary as I was thinking it would. Looks kind of funny in there. Alright, let me get that clamp off down there, and then I can pull this box up. Alright, I got that clamp loosened, and after a lot of finagling, I finally got it to back off that far. So there we go, sweet. Alright, I'm gonna pull this thing out. Pipe, I don't know what this is called, but I kind of wish it was smaller. Yeah, you already got the muffler in there. I just feel like I think it takes up so much space. Alright, cool. So, foam block is out. Put that here. You know, I love working on the jet ski mainly because I got these huge workbenches here. Got all these tools here, parts, whatever. It's kind of nice. Sweet. So I can finally see inside the bilge behind the motor where the impeller goes through the hole and then outside of the boat, jet ski. So we got that coupler right there. Select it, you know, because that's definitely a source where water can come in. I wish I had all this apart like this. You know, sitting in water, I can just see everything, but I don't. So let me check this thing out real quick. All right, so I inspected it with a mirror and looked underneath, and I don't see any cracks on this, which I didn't want to say. I was hoping, but maybe that would tell me it's definitely water coming through here. I took a mirror and I looked under there and everything, and I don't see anything wrong. I can feel the drive shaft not like that. One thing I did notice is that I just took I just took my socket. Actually, I didn't even put the extension. I went like this, and just by spinning it, I can easily loosen the clamp. And I just did that on both ends. So, torque those, not torque them, just make them tighter than, I mean, I don't think I should be able to just take it off with my hands, like this. Just my opinion, but I'm just going to tighten those, and I looked in here, and it's kind of funny. I wish that box was in here. You can see so much more. And there's another thing here. There's my battery breather hose just laying in there, but the battery that was in here doesn't even have a breather hose option anyway, so I don't know. It's an AGM battery, so maybe it doesn't need it anymore. You see, you can't even add fluid to it, so I don't know. I hope it doesn't have the wrong battery in here. That's why it corroded. I'm going to tighten those clamps up and then put everything back together in here. I'm going to keep looking around a little bit, and I'll let you know if I see anything alarming, but you can see there's like a lot of, like sealant on these. I mean, it's just hard for me to know if this is leaking unless I see it while it's running. So, this whole piece, it looks like, the whole black piece looks like it's separate from the whole white hole here. It's crazy. It's pretty cool though. I'm learning a lot about jet skis. I think it's fun. But I wish there was just a pipe going from here to here. Probably is, but probably be a lot louder. I don't know. That would be nice. I can have all this room here. But, alright, let me tighten those, and then I'm going to start putting this back together. Alright, it's all back together. Got all the piping back on, the hose clamps. Torque. I made that hose clamp down there more accessible so I can get it without hopefully having to take all this off with like a swivel socket. But yeah, that's that. I don't know if I'm disappointed or happy to see that coupler hose isn't split. But I guess that's pretty much the end of me trying to figure out the leak for now until I get it back on the water. If it gets 70 degrees again like it did this past weekend in New England, then maybe I'll have to bring it to the river. That lake, they drained it, so it's too low. Yeah, I want to see where it's leaking, and then figure out where. There's just so much stuff in the way. It's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, I guess next clip I might be winterizing this thing. But we'll see if I want to keep wrenching on this thing before it gets too cold. Alrighty, thanks for watching.